A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4. This one taken from the 7. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, 180. Check 52. Come on.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Check 180. 20. Check.
Now Newton. This one caught by Ridley. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Derrick Henry. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
18 Gator. Brings up 2-jet bomber. 2-jet bomber.
At that 18-yard line.
Go.
2nd and 9 now. Complete. It's Henry. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Ready?
On third down, Akers, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
64, weak. 5.
They'll give Henry another shot. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
30 base.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
Hey, Alpha.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Topper. They go.
Here's Henry. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now fourth and goal. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Quincy Williams. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
52's the mic.
Gun.
Check. Fresno. Rotate. Watch twins.
A run for Nick Chubb. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Check three.
On third down, Newton. There, this is Parker, complete. They find some open field here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
57's the mic. Now watch one.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That was a really nice play, to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They'll try the air now with Newton. Complete to Hilton. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
It's a set, buddy. You can't block me.
On the carry, it's Chubb. Crushing tacklers. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb, touchdown number 15 of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Henry. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we remind
the
coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Now Chubb running right. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. Watch the slip. 8. Hey, Mike 52. I'm coming after you. Hey, Mike 52. There's a party now. Look at it.
Here's Newton. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1. And that's caught inside the 30. Now, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bridgestone travel. Hey, wahoo! Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Henry running right. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it first and 10. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Looking to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. 18 yards, first down Niners.
It's a gain of 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Complete, Smith has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
They're on the 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And again, it's Joe. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Newton now to throw. Flush to his right. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Rosas to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
That's the score. Niners 44, Buccaneers 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Going long here for Wallace. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Back to throw.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ten over.
They'll run it again with Henry. Down to about the 22 here. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
61, matchbox lights. Check 31, check 31. Hey, lock it. Switch. Undercrunch. Check 52. Yes. Smoke. Get it.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Chandler Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Ready, set.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
57, Mike 57. Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Check back.
They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stepping up, Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
6-6, pull it high. Jam, go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And caught by Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's got his man, Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
Let's go. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Newton on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Newton. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Underneath for Johnson. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Now Newton. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Newton throwing again. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.